So I'm going to work today with Leanne, and I will, first of all, what I will do, I will just try to see what the universe wants to tell you.
Okay.
That's what I do usually, just whatever comes. But already I know that you have some questions about work and relationship at work. Okay, what I see, the first thing that I see usually is the way how you balance your feminine and masculine. And it looks like you're balancing it pretty well. It's not unbalanced, you don't give to your feminine more power or the masculine. I see that your spirit is more masculine, although masculine spirit, but it's very nice how you carry it together in an equal way. Do you feel that way? Do you understand that, what I'm saying? Since you ask about work, I think they want immediately to tell you about that. And so we go to past lifetime, where it will kind of give you the picture why it's happening. I see you in the field. You are African American woman, and you are working in the field, and you're a slave. Okay, so as a woman, that's kind of represent many parts of you as a woman, being a slave, being made, being not on your own, not your own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Slaving. So could be very much that you feel at work that like you're a slave of somebody, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, no rights. If you're a slave, you have no rights.
Right.
So this is kind of pattern that you have in your past lifetime. Being a woman, and not precisely men, but as a woman, you were a slave many times, and you worked for other people, and you didn't have life, basically.
Okay, that sounds right.
It was more than that. I think you were sexually abused as a woman a lot. Sound familiar to you?
Yes.
Yeah. So it was being a woman, not having rights, and being abused by male.
Yes.
That's a pattern. So I want to go now to the place where it started, because it was one time that it was the first time that it happened, and then from this you kept doing it over and over and again. So I want to go to the first time and see what it is, okay? Okay, go all the way to Rome.
Okay.
And you were a slave. You were sold to somebody rich as a slave. But he brought you up, actually. He brought you to a better situation. He made you important, but you abused your spot. When you got to this spot, you abused it. You were mean to other people.
Oh.
So from this, you begin to roll from one lifetime to another into this, like trying to learn how it feels to be a slave, how it feels to not to have rights, and you couldn't get out of there. You kept being there all the time. You know what happened when we have this kind of experience, that especially when it's traumatic, it's like we go through it, and then we die, we go up. Now we have to learn lesson. Did we learn it? No. So we have to go back and try it again. Like if you try to fix something in your work and you didn't do it, so you have to do it again and again until you get it right. So this is part of what happened. And somehow you didn't know how to stop it. You kept going and going. Whenever you incarnate any body of a woman, you had to go again into this feeling not good enough and not having rights. So even if you could have rights, you created a situation where you will not have rights. And people will abuse you, because we attract what we basically think about all the time. Okay. So I know that this lifetime for most people is a very good time that we can change. All of us, like I said to you, and you, it's good time for all of us to change, because we advance so much with technology and with other understanding of everything, the history of the planet, etc., through TV, through movies and everything, that we can really begin to shift away from that. It's like you see the same movie over and over and over and over and over again. You understand what does it mean. So this is past lifetime after past lifetime. You do and do and do. But now you can think, okay, I can create my own movie. I can make it completely different. So I will take this part. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. You know, you're doing movies at Jin. So you can create your own movie. So you want to let go of all the things. Now, if you're at work and people don't treat you in an equal way, that's because of you having this energy around you. Because of your past, you think already that you have no right, so you attract it. But if you will change it, if you begin to think differently, it was just experience that you lived through. You have all the rights of the world. You deserve the best of the best. You're good. It doesn't matter if you're a woman or if you're a man. Right. So you'll begin to attract to yourself all these good things. People will look at you differently. And so many times when I change the way I see things, people suddenly look at me differently. And like, yesterday you look at me like that, to them you look at differently because I change. It's like it happened to you, probably to everybody. It's like you get up in the morning, everything is going wrong, right? And then another day you get up in the morning and everything is just fine. Everything goes right. You say, oh my God, miracle after miracle. So it's usually because how you come up, you get up with the energy. Which energy you spread around you. It's like dogs smell fear, right? Animals can smell, can feel things. We humans smell energy. We feel energy. If your energy is like this, everybody who comes next to you will be like vibrating, you know, with your, if your energy is clear, everybody will be like feeling clear as well. So it's up to you now to change all the things that happen to you at work. Okay? Now, do you want to change the work? Do you want to do something else?
No. Well, I just want to get promoted and move on.
Okay.
Where I'm at.
One of the things that I will do is to tell you all the qualities that I think you have, all the other options that you have. So I want to check if the work that you're doing is really the good work for you. It's still your decision to keep going it if you want, but I can give you maybe other options that you never thought about, or you thought and you didn't. You know, sometimes we know what is good for us, but we're not sure, or we are scared because of some trauma. So I will look into this. Okay. I see that you're a really, really good researcher. A very good researcher. Do you know about this quality that you? A very good one. So open the doors for this one.
Okay.
And I want to check, if you don't know, then I want to check why you don't know.
Okay.
Because, you know, when you have quality, like if I said to a person, you know, you are such an artist, you know, you can make pictures that the whole world will look up, and the person said, I don't know, that means that you shut yourself in a certain point of probably not in this lifetime. Already you came already with this fear to touch this part of you. So I want to go now and know why you don't acknowledge you being a good researcher. I see you, it's interesting, working for somebody rich. I'm trying to see. You were this person. You were this rich person and very active woman, like in a society, and you could find whatever you wanted. You always knew how to tap and get things. But your husband didn't love you. He wanted you to just be quiet and this kind of, to be this quiet woman that doesn't do so much noise, doesn't know everything, that like this helpless woman. So basically doing what you did took away the love from your life. So you made kind of mental thing of like, I prefer love on doing what I really good at. And when you do this kind of thing, you think it's okay, I'm just saying it, this lifetime, but actually when it's a very strong thing, you really shut down something in you. And then the next lifetime, the next and the next, you could be affected by this kind of decision. So you kind of shut this very strong part of you, hoping that you will get love if you will shut it. But when you shut yourself, you can really connect to love as well.
Right.
Because you're not yourself. So what I suggest for you is to decide to open it. You have to speak to yourself and ask yourself to open this part of you and let it out so you can use it. So you will be a complete person, not this shut down person. You will feel happier and understand that love and you are working together. It just in the past people were so close-minded about all kind of things. If you were like women, they didn't like women that were smart, because men had this kind of like this. The ideal was like woman that is weak. She needed to be weak. She shouldn't be smart. She shouldn't say anything. She should be just taking care of the kids. And if you were rich, you were not taking care of the kids, just being, like somebody there that they can show that she's beautiful, and they have it. It's like possession. Okay. As a man, when you were in past lifetime, you were a very strong fighter. You really had this strong energy, fighting and going and doing and fighting for people's rights or whatever it is. You were like just really with strong energy going there. Do you feel this in your life today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I think it was, and you didn't respect women very much as a man. That's a sad thing. That's why when you went into, it's like you see, if you're a man and you don't respect women, then when you will be a woman, you will not be respected. It's kind of learning the other side of the coin. So now you can unite, because your spirit is very masculine, your body is feminine, and you can unite both of them and respect both sides. Don't think that because you're a woman you don't have rights, and don't think that if you are masculine you can step on somebody else and take the rights. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can take the two parts and put them together to fight for the right of people, for the good of people, for the right of women, for the rights of men, for whatever, humanity. But a lot of it, I think, is you fighting for the rights of women. So you can be resourceful, use your resourcefulness and your spirit of fighting for the right of something to fight for women, because women all over the world still are really in a bad shape.
Yes.
In America included.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It's still a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
I've spent the last 8 years of my life fighting my ex-husband, who